So when I invented that Fit Old Guy, I really had in mind that I would help people cut through the absolute pile of information and misinformation that appears in the media about how to stay well forever. And I have to say, I think the health and fitness industry is starting to do a better and better job. You've got a few of the well-known influencers and people in the space starting to give some great advice. But another problem has arisen with this in that it's become a little bit reductionist, which I have to be honest, I approve of. Because everybody's boiling it down to the fact that you need to sleep well, you need to generally be in a calorie deficit if you want to lose weight, and obviously maintain or gain weight, calorie control, and you need to exercise well, which by and large requires resistance training and getting your heart rate up a bit. But here's the thing, the noise is still there. And this week I've tried to put out some information about what I eat at home because I'm a very ordinary guy. I live at home with my family, with kids. I've got all the stuff going on in my life, which a family man does. And I have fry-ups, I have tea with sugar and milk in, but I eat well and I eat whole foods. And, I'm just trying to share that. You don't have to take anything odd on board to improve your health outcomes. But this week, I was actually slightly enraged, and I was slightly enraged by a chap called Michael Mosley, who you might know. I do like him a lot. I've got a lot of time for him. He's a broadcaster. He's on BBC. I think he's on Channel 4 as well. And it's no fault of his own. It's just that he's got to come up with some media minutes. And this week, he's done a series of radio programs. They're called something like The One Thing You Can Do Right Now. And this week's was basically saying that you need to change when you eat, not what you eat. And I thought, oh my God, not another load of bollocksology. Because basically, a report suggests, right? So a report suggests that you can improve your outcomes by, guess what? Leaving a 12 to 14 hour window between some of your meals. Well, blow me down and rustle me leaves if most of us don't do that anyway. I don't know many of us. Okay, some of us have a midnight snack or get peckish before we go to bed. But by and large, I would guess most of the people stop eating their main amount of food at 6 at night and probably don't have breakfast until 6 to 8 in the morning. But this program was based on those lovely little mice and those lab rats, which always seem to be brought into play when people experiment on food, such as those that were given gazillion amounts of aspartame to try to prove that it was poisonous to humans. But I just thought it was really unhelpful because it's just yet more noise. And actually, the only sensible piece of advice to come out of it was when they said right at the end of the program, oh yes, hang on, what were the words? You can bolster the effects of this by having 8 hours sleep a night. Well, no shit, Sherlock. So anyway, it just made me think, even a really trustworthy chap like that, he's got to put out some minutes. But, the bottom line is there's only a few things you need to do to change your outcomes. And just trying to avoid that noise because it's going to keep coming out for as long as the media needs to put minutes out on nutrition, health and rest. Anyway, that's me for this week. Little rant over. Bye for now.